With Zwei Gregor done, it is only logical to follow up with Zwei Faust as well. As per usual, we pick up LCB Mersault and Zwei Sinclair for 20% damage reduction, Chef Ryoshu for healing, and for our final passive we grab Zwei Gregor for better stacking of defense up buff. Zwei Faust is probably the strongest ID for Faust as of now, at least for solo runs, which previously was taken by L-Corp Remnant Faust. Similar to LCR Faust, Zwei has really easy access to Fluid Sac, which must be the best ego for mirror dungeons in the game as of now. She's not quite untouchable like Gregor is, but her tankiness is adequate, and her damage, albeit sometimes lacking, is not low enough to make the run go for hours like some other units. For pathing, in this specific run, we can really just wing it. There is nothing that can realistically threaten us. All enemies that are weak to slash, for the most part, we can resist, and tank, and enemies weak to blunt, well, get sacked. We grab CV from our butterfly friend, and floor 1 already goes without any problems. Almost as if sometimes all a character needs is an ego to become viable. While we're going through G-Corp, if you enjoy this content and want to see more, you know what to do. Don't make me finish that sentence. You know. And let me know what other units you would like to see me do. I have a bunch of runs I attempted but never managed to clear, so if you want to see some units, regardless if they win or lose, just pop a comment. But if floor 1 done, we grab ourselves Bloody Gadget, which will help with my previous complaint about damage. And our first shop has Blade Bloomer Tattoo, which, considering we'll be relying on Fluid Sac a lot, will be very helpful. As for passives, we grab Think Tank Hung Glue and LCB Ryoshu, with future-proof a 40% damage boost on head coins, and G-Corp Otis, since I don't know, I might be biased, but I really like her passive and I could talk about it for at least 10 minutes, so I'll spare you that. We grab Lowest Star from an event, Fluid Sac another node, and move forward. As you can see, we consistently use Fluid Sac without any problem whatsoever, even without any ego generation gifts, which leads us with rather clean run till later floor at least. Picatula fights as per usual. If you can clear the first one easily, none of them pose any threat, and generally are a really good place to stall for either health or resources if you ever struggle in a run. But I'm gonna skip Picatulas from now on, so no need to worry about them anymore. With that, our floor 2 boss was Doomsday Calendar, and surprisingly to me it was mildly difficult. We lacked in damage, just barely to consistently clear the dolls with a single attack, and I have been very greedy, so we lost quite a bit of health due to that. Obviously, thanks to Fluid Sac, we get to top up our health, and even though we had to sacrifice Faust in a check, we move forward healthy enough. As for our reward gift, we get Eclipse of Scarlet Moths, which will make our turn 1 Fluid Sac even stronger from now on. We don't really need any more support passive, so we top up fast and stack away yet another node. During this one I have no idea what happened, but enemies randomly targeted each other. I have no clue why. It makes no sense to me. But if you have an answer, let me know in the comments, I'm genuinely curious. With that, we grab Phlebotomy Pack from an event, skip for a Picatula fight that gives us Barbed Snare, and we waste a couple of hours watering the flower for Thunder Branch. Third floor boss is just Inquisitor and the Beast, and as long as we keep Inquisitor's instinct stacks low by attacking it, and kill the Beast before it goes sicko mode on us, there's no problem in the fight. At this point there is nothing really that we need ego gift wise. In our current state I am confident we could beat any of the floor 5 bosses, although I'm still terrified of Bull. It just deals so much damage, it's hard to live past turn 2. From floor 3 reward we grab Nebulizer, and shop gives us grand welcome, so our passive will finally come online. Speaking of passives, we top it up with Shidon, LCB, Ishmael and Yisang. Some more damage and better rolls in the pinch could prove life-saving, and there was nothing else I could really benefit from, so Yisang to just bring someone. We heal Faust and proceeded with an elite blunt note that we fluid suck, and grab nothing, unlucky for the lack of gift, but next Picatula fight immediately gives us extra healing in Lithograph. Between 2 events we choose one of the paper cranes, which is great for us. And yet another Picatula, this time with Sticky Muck, and that's floor 4 essentially done. We are in the hardest battle I have faced this far. Very Long Legs is surprisingly difficult to defeat solo. I was genuinely surprised about it, since I don't find them often, and at this point I'm willing to say every single floor 4 boss that isn't a fairy gentleman has potential to be run-ending. The difficulty comes from him applying insane amount of bleed and bleed count very early on. But with some lag on our speed roll, we can manipulate him to remove our bleed, and starting on turn 4 onward, just keep winning clashes to avoid further bleed stacks. And just like that, Very Long Legs gets cut down and we get to continue to floor 5 with all passives ready, plenty of resources and Lightning Rod for the sake of possible ego gift combos. We grab Red Gossipium in hope of some bleed synergies and are greeted by another Picatula fight rewarding us with Voodoo Doll. Proceeding to another Picatula fight where we get Worse Guards, another Fluid Sac weak node, and Star Luminary. Right before boss we get Star Luminary, which must be the luckiest event you can ever get. At that point in run, thanks to him we grab additional 2 final power to our next encounter, and move on to your Phantom Pain. And in final shop we can't really afford anything, so we heal up Faust SP and proceed with the boss. Hope you enjoyed the run, enjoy the final battle, and let me know what other units would you like to see next. Enjoy.
예상되는 문제는 전부 해결했네요. 오늘 순서는 이걸로 끝내죠.